Hey tubers, me again. Got a little handyman project going on. Probably going to be a bunch of these. This buddy of mine just bought this new property and there's lots of little things that make them nuts. But this is the entrance gate. And it's sticking like a big dog. And so the previous owner, I don't know if you can see the color, but it's rusted here because he tried to grind it here, and that you ought to be able to see. And they took a grinder to this end, and it doesn't really look like it's missing by much. Let's see if we can get in there. Like you can see a little, just at the top up here where my finger is. If I can get like a quarter of an inch down at the bottom, see that? That's got clearance. That's got clearance. So I need to get and pull the top over, but the bolt, the adjustment bolt over here, it's already maxed out. There's no way I'm gonna get it. It looks like that's even crushed right there. But if you look right over here where my finger is, see that clearance? That's the clearance that I want. I need to take and put this over here. I'll show you what I'm going to use to do that with. You got a piece of wood. I have a hydraulic jack out of my car. I got a couple of these clamps to hold the wood in place while I'm setting up the jack. And I'm just gonna take in, you can see how it's, what do you call it, secured to this post. So I'm just gonna take and push this in. I'm gonna push this in, that little 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, to get the door to close smoothly. And I think the reason why it got pulled out over there is without having this piece, wherever I put it, oh here. Without having this latch in place to stop it, people will push the door, not knowing if it comes in or out. So once it squares off over here and people push it, watch this piece right here. See how it moves? Well, it's opening up on the other side. So we get this to go back. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. By pushing it all the way over there, they've opened it up on this side. So we need to take and push this back, that other one back, and then once it hits that stop on the other side, I think that's going to take care of the problem. So I'm going to set up the jack and then we're going to make this happen. All right. So here's the clamp in place. You can just see I just straddled that beam right there, and so the wood is resting on there. I have a little bit of tension from the jack that's just butted up to the piece of that. And now we're just going to take and squish this over to get rid of that gap. And then by doing that, as it goes this way, should do two things. It should lift it up from the bottom. That might make it bounce on the bottom, but we'll check it and give it the clearance that it needs for over here. So let me switch hands because I am not left-handed. Right there. You can hear it popping already. You see? I'm just turning this. Probably like a little bit of spring back pressure after I get it on there, but that's all right. Okay, she's pretty flat right there. We took up that space. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna take this out. I don't want my jack to drop into the dirt, so hold on. Okay, so you can see in here, it did come back just a little bit. And then I went and I tightened up this one, that one, and the one on the bottom. But the end results is that we got what we wanted. We have the clearance. You can see that the door now closes. And so we just have to take in, get this piece in here, and we should be good. So, be right back. I had to do a little modification, guys. This right here on the bottom, it used to have that L, so it was like it came down and went over to the right. It was the L bracket. Make sure we get focus. It went over like this, except for the problem being, this is a piece that I cut off. Even by doing all of the work over here from before, this piece, it's too close of a tolerance, so it can't set in there and then have the bolt head, you know, sticking out like where you would secure it, the screw head. Because in all actuality, you go back and you look at it, is like normally these hinges right here would be facing inwards like that, and then that would help to give you the movement of, you know, leveling the gate and all that stuff. But they mounted this thing sideways and then welded it here, here, and here. So yeah, normally it would be like if this was mounted in the middle, you could have your gate go, you know, either way, or, you know, but it is what it is. So anyways, I cut that. I got a cutoff wheel. I cut that out. This is gonna go right up here, and then it will be good to go. So we'll show you what it looks like at the end and the final operation. Okay? Okay, so there it is. All its glory. A little focus for you. Pick up on the latch. Opens, brings it in, and it's secured. Not too difficult, right, guys? Yeah, making the best of a bad situation. This is put in my opinion, that it should have been straight out this way, and then these are a little bit whatever. They just didn't give themselves enough room. Like, you know, what do they say? Measure twice, cut once. That's all they needed to do. So we'll end up doing some touch-up paint on here and on the inside. Oops, we don't need the focus anymore, or the zoom. Yeah, we'll end up painting this and painting this. There you go. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm done. I'm out. Okay, guys, this is just for fun. This is a nice old door latch and everything. It's on a shed. Can you see what's wrong with this picture? Let's see. Should be able to figure it out now. See it? Gotta love a homeowner. All right, catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm done. I'm out.